Welcome to a Garage Geek 2-in-1. Hi out there. So normally I do a 3-in-1, but I'm kind of easing back into YouTube right now. I'm going to do a 2-in-1. The first part is going to be vinyl and the second part is going to be comics. The first part is a response to Rob Walker's drawings on album covers. I think that's what it was. It's basically, it can't be paintings. I grabbed a bunch of vinyl and I'm going to show them off. A couple of them are iffy, so I have a few more than 10. I also might do a part 2 of this because I grabbed the first 10 that I could find, but I know I have a lot of really nice album art. So like I said, I might do a part 2 to this. All right, so number 1 I have is this Jeanette MacDonald and Nelson Eddy. And we have this nice drawing of them. Let's see if I could take that out, because that's the inner sleeve, which is strange, right? So the inner sleeve pulls out, and yeah, that's how that goes. This is a nice set, because then it's got an inner booklet. Look at how nice this thing is, and I probably got it for $1. And you're probably saying, well, because of the music on it, it shouldn't be more than $1. I beg to differ. Great stuff. Next we have Mancini's. Mancini plays the theme from Love Story, and we got another circular image. Yeah, pretty nice. Now, to be honest, that could be watercolors. Listen, if some of these are paintings and not drawings, I'm sorry. I don't think I know the difference. They kind of blend together for me, but this maybe is watercolor, but I think it had to be drawn first, so that's my logic. Next is this beautiful album by the Manhattan Transfer, and I only got it for 49 cents. I don't care. What a gorgeous Art Deco cover that is, and it's a great album. Here we have the unoriginal cast to My Fair Lady. This is Shelley Mann, and look at that great drawing. Here's the back of that. Okay, this is Cheeseball City, but I have this Living Stereo Rhapsody in blue. I bought it for this. Oh, it's not a gatefold, but it's a wraparound cover. And actually, now that I have it, it's not that great a cover, and it's 2 albums inside one thing. But at the time, I really dug the art. What do you think? Here's another really weird album that I bought. The art on that is just weird. I don't know if I like it. I don't like it. Colors are interesting, but this is the Hollywood Saxophone Quartet, Jazz in Hollywood. Here we have Burl Ives, We Americans, A Musical Journey with Burl Ives. And it is a gatefold wraparound cover. And it's interesting on the inside. It's got one of these kind of flaps with a lot of images and photos. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I got this for $1. Okay, this next art is Mahalia Jackson, What the World Needs Now. Now, I actually am kind of torn. I don't think that's really great art, but she's so majestic, and it comes through in this art piece. But to me, there's just something a little bit off about that drawing. This one, on the other hand, is awesome. This is the Jazz Omnibus, and we've got like a New Yorker style image there with a ton of text. That's very strange for the front of an album. Let's see what's on the back. Yeah, the back is just all text. Okay, this is one of the cheats. But I love this color cover. The color on this is just amazing. Here is Quincy Jones, Volume 2, The Birth of a Band. And the reason I said it has drawn elements that have been added to the cover. So like I said, this might be a cheat. And here's the drawing again. I don't know. I'll let you decide. That's why I picked a few extra. 2 more. This is Carole King's album, Simple Things. There is a very nice drawing on the cover. There's the gatefold. It also has some drawing in there. The inner sleeve is photos, not drawing. And the final one is for my friend Judy. She went to see a performer at a local high school who flew in from Los Angeles, she said, and she performed Carpenter's music. And she actually does have some albums that are available on Spotify. Her name is Joanne O'Brien. So in honor of that, I found this very Norman Rockwell. It might even be Norman Rockwell. No, it says Robert Tannenbaum right there. But this is definitely in the style of Norman Rockwell. Now, again, is that a painting? Is that a drawing? I'm not sure, but it's definitely a drawing. That's why I'm going to have to do this again, because I know I have some great drawn art. But like I said, I just grabbed the first 10, but what a cool image that is. We've got an elf up here on the ladder. So there is my first effort to Rob Walker's video. So now I'm going to transition into my comics. So this morning, Doug Anderson made a response video. I showed 10 Captain America comics that had guns on them, and then he made a companion video that showed 10 album covers that had guns on them, and I told him I would also do that. But I started looking through my records, and I've actually been sorting through my room all day, so I'm kind of tired, so I kind of gave up on that. But as I've been cleaning up my room and going through my comics, I found a bunch of comics with guns on the covers. So I'm going to do a part 2. So these are all comics, again, with guns on them that aren't Captain America. Now, the first one is going to be this Wonder Woman 50 Center, which is Wonder Woman number 279. And this cover was just cracking me up. So I picked it for that, because we've got this guy that looks like something out of the island of Dr. Moreau, and he's like shooting a gun at Huntress. And it says, the hard-hitting Huntress in no-holds-barred battle with the calculating killer called Lion Mane. Okay, that was a tongue twister to read. But I'm laughing at this part. Like, look at Wonder Woman coming in all drunk looking. And she says, Mother Juju, please help me. And then Mother Juju says, I can't, girl. Ain't nothing can help you now. I don't know. This whole, she's a voodoo lady. This is just making me laugh. I don't know. And look at her all like stunned and beat up and drunk. I don't know what's going on with Wonder Woman. So in that spirit, I have another Wonder Woman. So this is Wonder Woman number 219. It's a 25 center. And this, I've shown this one before, but this cracks me up. What are you waiting for? I've made myself helpless. Now kill me. And like, she's got all glee on her face. These guys are all pointing guns at her. And then this is what cracks me up. Whew. Let's see how Wonder Woman gets out of this deadly trap. And he's just sitting there filming it. Like, he's right next to them. All he has to do is knock the guns out of their hands. But he's just sitting there filming it. I mean, there's so much wrong with this cover. It's like a bondage cover and guns and I don't know. Like, this is just a weird Wonder Woman cover. I'm going to count this as one. I have 3 issues of Weird War Tales. They each have, of course, they're war books, so they're going to have guns on them. It says, forward, coward. There is no such thing as voodoo. And, of course, they are waiting for him in there. I love this cover. There's Weird War Tales number 24, a 20 center. So there's number 24. It's got someone being beckoned in by a ghost into a cave where there are spirits of dead soldiers, and even they look scared. And he's got like a machine gun, an old type of machine gun. Pretty cool cover. Look at that. It's a pretty cool cover. And the last Weird War Tales is number 26, a 20 center. Here it is, 20 center, number 26. And he's going to get bayoneted by a soldier. Okay, another cheat is the Two Gun Kid. I mean, it's called the Two Gun Kid, so obviously there's probably going to be not only one gun on the cover, but 2. I'm going to go through them very quickly. Here's Two Gun Kid number 98, and of course, he's shooting a gun, and there's a gun, and there's a gun falling out of someone's hand. Here's number 111. And we got a bunch of people shooting. The Revenge of Jesse James. Yeah, this one is better. The next one is 124. It's got such a cool background. Look, I mean, that's a good cover. Get a move on, old timer, or them Redskins will be lifting our scalps. Oops, that's not a good thing to say on YouTube. Showdown on the Skull City stage. Yeah, guns and arrows and everything flying around. And then this one I need to change the bag. This bag is horrible, but it's one I got recently. This is Two Gun Kid number 133. The deadliest challenge of all, the amazing Mr. Hurricane. It can't be. Nobody's faster than me. Uh-oh, he's about ready to die. But I didn't even see him draw. And I'm telling you, that is a gorgeous cover. So his 2 guns are still in the holster, and this one's already fired. The Hurricane, Mr. Hurricane. These old Chew Gun Kid comics, they've got some gorgeous covers. Gorgeous artwork. Okay, one more, and we're gonna go into a special category. Here is an Action Comics. It's a 40 center. It's number 510, and we got this. This is another one that makes me laugh because anytime Superman is acting like a jerk, I really like it. And Lex Luthor is begging for his life. He says, "Superman, help me! You've sworn to save all life except yours, Luthor." Now, I think I showed this before, but man, that cracks me up. He's had enough from Luthor. He's like, dude, you're dead. And then this guy's just heavy duty shooting him. Okay, so the second half is I wanted to actually do a segment on some more recent facsimile issues, but I found 6 facsimile issues that I've bought recently, and they all have guns on them. So I thought I don't want to say kill 2 blanks with 1 stone. I don't like that idiom. But anyways, here we go. Rom. This is number 1. It is facsimile edition. And of course, he has his space gun. Here is Flash number 105, which is a reprint. I'm sorry, a facsimile. No use Flash. You'll never find the real me in time. And so this is the Mirror Master. I guess that's his first appearance. And of course, he's holding a gun. I recently got this Detective Comics. I mean, look at this. I love facsimile so much. Look at how gorgeous this thing is. And I showed it recently too. But this henchman right here has a gun. Well, this one has a wrench. He's about to beam Robin. I love it. I don't think Batman can get to him in time to stop him. Another series that I loved as a kid was the Micronauts. So this is number 1, the facsimile. I actually have the original of this, so I'm happy to have both. As you can see, the leader of the Micronauts, I forget what his name is. Let's just call him Han Solo. Han Solo here has a gun. Daredevil 183, Frank Miller art. I mean, do I need to say anything? Like, he's up against the Punisher, and he just takes it right in the stomach. Again, the Punisher. And we're going to end with this beauty of a comic. This is All American Comics number 16. Look at this gorgeous art. I guess it's the first appearance of the Green Lantern because it says, introducing the Green Lantern. And he's got, is that a Tommy gun? He's got a Tommy gun aimed at him. Wow, if you're not hopping onto these facsimile issues, you really should. They're so cool. All right, so what did you think about my drawings on vinyls and my second edition of Guns in Comics? Again, I will leave some links below, one to Doug Anderson, one to the original Friday Night Challenge by Comic Collector Geek. And any comments are always welcome. I just want to thank you all for the support.